everyone, it is Andrea and today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a different video. We are obviously face to face currently, you're not just looking at my hands, and we are doing a planner favorites tag. I'm pretty sure this was created by Kitnish Jess. I will put the prompt down below in case you want to do it, and I will also leave Jess's video down below as well because I'm pretty sure she's putting it up on the same day. The first category is the favorite spread, and since I used 2 planners for 1 year and it was really hard to pick, I decided to pick one from each half of the year. I decided also not to include birthday spreads because those are always my favorite, but whenever I do a flip through of both planners, I'll show y'all maybe my top 5 spreads. But this one is Winter Mermaid and I am obsessed with this. It is reformatted art. It was a mystery. This was also the week that Lila was 1 month old, and I just feel like this art is just so good. The colors, the foil, everything about it is perfection. I use Sparkly Hollow and I will link this kit down below because I think it is fantastic. And then the second spread, which is in the second half of the year, is Magical 50th. Obviously I haven't finished out my Christmas spreads, but I just feel like this one is going to be really hard to top. This was probably one of the top selling kits last year when it came out. I did a mixed metal of Hollow and Sparkly Hollow and I just think it turned out so stinking pretty, and there was so many good memories associated with this, and this was also Bennett's 5th birthday week. The next category is season, which I don't feel like I have a favorite season, so I actually switched this, and feel free to do this as well, to my favorite month. And my favorite month in my planner is always April. I do love my Christmas spreads, but April is so fun because it's literally filled with birthdays. So we have Reagan's birthday spread, Theo's birthday spread, and my birthday spread, and then usually there is a week that is like SPC's birthday spread. So that is my favorite month of my planner. The next category is favorite planner, and I am so excited for this. This is actually still available in shop, and I did do a video which was me setting up my 2023 first half of the year planner, and this is Pretty in Pink and I am obsessed with this. I love this color, but just in general, I guess my favorite for the year would be the SPC edits because they did come out this year and they are by Print Impression, designed by Moi, and everything is just perfect about this. I love the inserts. If you want to see more about this, definitely watch that setup video. The next category is favorite foil, and take a guess. Hollow and Champagne Lights, y'all. This was probably the fastest selling out bundle ever, and I did restock it, so if you want to pick it up, there is plenty to go around. I love this combo. I have used it so many times, have so many more plans for it in the new year, and it's just fantastic. The next category is favorite pen, and despite the fact that I don't use a pen in my planner, I use my Energel Klena or Slena, not totally sure, never have come to a conclusion on either. But I've been using this pen for like years and years and years and years. I took a shot on it on jet pens and I have loved it. I have it in like all of the, it has like 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5. And I use these whenever I write any notes or I'm writing in my all pen planner. I always use my Energel. The next category is sticker sheet. And y'all, this is the sampler sheet in Champagne Lights, but we do have lots of different sheets in the main core foils, and then we do have a couple of specialty foils in the sampler sheet, and I am obsessed with these. And if y'all have tried them out, I'm sure you're obsessed with them too. I size these perfectly to fit on little things, fancy labels, etc., based on the row, and there are so many fun sheets with a lot of different choices of like verbiage, don't know, but this is my favorite sheet of the year. I'm skipping over washi tape because I really don't use washi tape very often. We'll move on to the next category, which is favorite shop, and this will come at no surprise because I feel like about 75% of every haul this year has been Plannahannah, and y'all, I have been obsessed with Plannahannah this year. I have full binders dedicated. She's sprinkled into every other organization album and binder that I have, but I just wanted to show this one because this is my like fun foil album, and it houses all of my Plannahannah fun foil. And I have just been loving her shop. She's a hustler. She releases so many items. She has so many SKUs, so many foil colors, so many fonts, so many things. And we have been doing some really fun collabs. So definitely make sure to check her out. And I always have a coupon code. And if she is running a sale, don't forget to put Andrea in the notes because then you get my freebie. The next category is YouTuber. And this year I'm picking Kirsten. And I'm picking Kirsten because Kirsten has been doing some different videos, especially the second half of the year. And she's been doing vlogs. She's been doing makeup videos. And I have been enjoying them all thoroughly. So if you're not subscribed to Kirsten, which I feel like you probably are, you should be, and definitely check out her vlogs because they're so fun, and also her new makeup videos, which I have been loving. The next category is also Instagram, and I thought that this kind of went hand in hand because these are like oldies but goodies for both YouTuber and Instagram, is J. Crew Plans, and Jessica is back not only on Instagram but also on YouTube, and I have been loving every second of it. Whenever she texted me saying, what do you think about coming back to YouTube, I was like, stop, don't tease me like that. And she finally came back, and I'm so excited about it. She has plans to do videos next year, and I am ready for all of the Jessica content, so I will leave her link down below along with Kirsten as well. The next category, which I also don't physically have anything to show you, is books. This year I actually started reading again. I haven't read in years and years and years. There was a sporadic book here and there, but this year I have been reading, especially the second half of the year, and it was so hard to pick a book that was my favorite, but I decided to pick two. I decided to pick one autobiography and then one regular book. So my favorite autobiography this year was I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and I loved this book. It might be because it was one of the first books I read like starting back on my reading journey, but whenever I looked through all of my 5-star reads on Goodreads, which I'll leave my Goodreads link down below too if you want to follow me on there, I just was like thinking like which one did I enjoy the most and like not want to put down, and all of the autobiographies that I read were so good. I would say like 60% of them were 5-star reads, but this was my overall favorite, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I thought it was super interesting, and I also really love the audiobook because she read it, and I think that that added to the story. The non-autobiography is The Perfect Marriage, and this I think was my favorite book because I went into it thinking I'm not going to like this, I'm not sure about it, and this was like a book club book, so I was like, I mean, I'm reading it, I heard it was good, but we'll see. But I could not put this book down. I was so surprised by the twist, and I just loved every second of it. So now it has me going down into different categories and genres of books, and I think that that has been so fun. If you want to hear more about book content, follow me on my other channel because I have been doing book videos. The next category is favorite board game, and I'm kind of going to cheat, and I'm going to mention a card game. I'm going to link this down below. If you do not have it, you need it. This is the most fun card game ever, and it's Monopoly Deal. Me and Nick play this. I feel like now, like we went through a really long time of playing it all the time, and then we stopped because we just got busy, and now we're back on Monopoly Deal, and we love it. It's so nice because we both love Monopoly, but not, you know, Monopoly just takes forever. This is 2 to 5 players, and it takes like 10 to 15 minutes tops to play a game, and it's so fun. We've played it, sometimes we'll play like 8 games a night and just be like so happy playing it. So I would definitely recommend, if you don't have Monopoly Deal, pick it up. It might not sound super exciting, but I think this is one of the best card games. It's just so fun. The next category is wax or candle. And y'all, if you don't know, let me put you on. Fantasy Wax Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale. She did a pre-order. This is a core scent, so you can buy it in shot cups at any time. And I do have a coupon code with Kirsten, Fantasy Wax as well, and I'll link that down below. So you can buy this anytime as a core scent, but whenever she did a pre-order and offered it in loaves, y'all, I bought 3. And I also do wax videos still on my other channel. This is so good. It is literally the best scent to ever exist. It's sweet, but it's savory. It's just everything, and it throws like a dream. It's my scent that if I'm having like a bad day or I need comfort, this is what I'm putting in, and I'm so happy to have 3 loaves added to my collection. The next category is favorite recipe or dish. And this one is not like very interesting, but I'm gonna say that this was my most made thing of 2022, and probably every year, is chicken noodle soup. I love chicken noodle soup. I don't know what it is about it, but I love making it. I love eating it. I love leftovers of it. I, for a long time, loved trying new recipes. I feel like I've perfected my recipe now. Just cannot get enough of chicken noodle soup. I had for a long time been making it in a Instapot, and then I switched to a crock pot, and now I am using a Dutch oven, and I just love chicken noodle soup. Everything about it, I would never get sick of it. I could eat it for like 5 days in a row and never get bored. You can switch up the noodles. It's just like a whole new thing then. And then the last category is favorite TV show, and I feel like I didn't really watch that many TV shows this year, but then I looked through my planner, and on the bottom where I like mark usually if I'm watching a TV show, I was like, oh, I kind of did. And there was a lot of TV shows I really liked that I watched this year, but I will say that probably the one that I was most excited about was Euphoria. It is such a good show. If you haven't watched it, I really recommend. It gives me like Degrassi vibes, and Degrassi was my jam, but I wanted to give y'all a couple of like runners up because I feel like these are like kind of equally as good. but just a little less, just a little less. The runners up were Nora from Queens. Me and Nick loved this show. Rings of Power, obviously, and Handmaid's Tale. I feel like the only reason that this is in the category, I would not have put any other season, but I feel like this season was actually way better than what I expected, and for that reason, she's going into the favorites. That, my friends, is everything for the 2022 favorites. If you filmed this video, definitely send it to me on Instagram and I will check it out. I hope you like this video. Again, I will link everything down below and I'll talk to y'all in my next one.